we're going to get back into the Big Ten.
Oh, yeah.
And
I can't believe you skipped my Northwestern Wildcats playing on Friday night against Michigan State. But that's fine. We can talk about my Cats another time.
Listen, Michigan State is not a good football team. Michigan State is not a good football team. Penn State, Wisconsin.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Listen, if we didn't have Clemson, Georgia, which we're going to get to, monster football game this year. I think this is the biggest game of opening weekend. I think these are two massive teams. Could be, if something weird happens at Ohio State or Penn State ever becomes the team that they are, a rematch of, or I guess a game before we get a Big Ten championship game. These are two monster teams. Penn State's going to be going down to Camp Randall. They're going to Madison. Now, I know a couple things about Madison. All right, I love Wisconsin. Wisconsin's a school that I looked at trying to go to when I was younger. I love that their offensive linemen are the biggest stars on the team. I love that place throws down and can party with almost anybody in the country. I mean, it is Wisconsin, it is North Carolina, not North Carolina, West Virginia, and it is Baton Rouge are the three like drinking schools that know how to throw it down. I hope we have beautiful weather. I hope it's an unbelievable day in Madison. I hope the bars are open and lined out. I hope the people of Wisconsin are lubed up for this game because this is the kind of atmosphere that this game demands, that this game should have. This is a 4.5-point line. It opened at 4.5. And my first thought was, I think these two teams are pretty even. I think this should be closer to a pick 'em. And then, Sam, I started thinking about that home field event. Is Camp Randall the very first week that students and fans are all going to be allowed to come back in after not being able to watch last year? All lubed up, all tuned up. Are they worth 4.5 points?
I think they're worth more, honestly.
I think I definitely think they might be worth the 4.
Yeah, Camp Randall, when it's rocking, and it will be for Penn State.
And it will be.
It'll be hopping. I mean, you talked about like jump around going into the fourth quarter, shaking the foundation of that stadium, and that's absolutely going to happen. The place is going to be rocking. The place is going to be rolling. Both Penn State and Wisconsin trying to come back off real disappointing years in 2020.
Right. And they both got a lot of hype this year. They should be a lot better than last year.
They should be. I mean, I love Wisconsin's defense. I think Jim Leonard is going to be a head coach in either college football or the NFL sooner rather than later. I love what he's done with this Badger defense. I don't know if 4.5 is enough. I think Wisconsin's going to win by more than that, personally.
Wow.
But we'll talk about that later in the week. But yeah, this is a huge game, and I am so excited that the Big Ten decided to do conference games leading off the season, and really kind of start off with a bang. It's all conference games, and this is a huge matchup.
I definitely think your conference, outside of the biggest game of the weekend, your conference, the Big Ten, is going to dominate all the storylines from week 1. I believe that. I believe we're going to look back, and that's what we're going to be talking about.